I refer to you as a former teacher of the school. Within which years were you there as a teacher?
I was there from 2017 to 2022.
So just last year, 2022. How would you describe the structures at the school, especially this one that has collapsed on Monday?
Currently, the structure we are talking about is the down is solid, but the upper part is more of a wooden structure with meshes and what do we call it? Meshes, and then there's a net around it. So it's the upper part of the structure is not solid like that.
So it came to you as no surprise that it collapsed?
It has been used for quite a while, and I believe that it needed to be changed. And looking at the capacity of and the usage of that structure, I think it's overburdened.
Overburdened?
Yeah.
Explain that to me. When you say overburdened, how do you mean?
Looking at the quantity of students, and then the structure that they use it for is a multi-purpose structure. That's where the church service happens. That's where assembling of the students happens, because there's no proper assembly hall that needs to cater for them. So that's where almost all the meetings, even for staff,
according to health authorities.
So tell me this, how come this makeshift structure has been there up until now that it's collapsed? How come school authorities have not been able to push and fight hard for a permanent structure or dining hall to be built?
I would say that there are even other structures that have been left unattended to, that even need their attention. There are various other structures there that need attention. I don't know whether management has been working on pushing for a new structure on that. That's because I'm not part of management. I cannot answer for that.
But as a teacher at the time, didn't you teachers raise concerns about the situation?
Oh, there's been instances whereby we spoke about it. We've been speaking about it, that we need better places of convenience, better structures. Yes. Better structures when it comes to assembling the students, and also an ultra-modern dining hall that will handle the students when they go out or when they are coming for their breakfast, their lunch and supper.
And when you raised those concerns, what response were you given?
I think that one, management would be the best to answer, because they will always say that there is no money. Other structures are even left unattended to, so it has not been a priority to handle the dining hall. So I would say it came to me as a surprise a little, because the front of the structure is a little bit solid, because that's where the matron is, but the back of the structure is more of wooden, and there are no pillars, standing pillars. Most of the pillars inside are wooden. So with that kind of rainstorm, there was a possibility of the roof coming down.
So these classrooms that I've seen, and for our viewers who are with us, on Facebook, they would appreciate what we're talking about. Most of these classrooms do not have windows. They're just structures with roofings on them, with some concrete walls raised to a certain level, and then the wood holding them and all that. When you were there as a teacher, how was it like, especially when it rains? Was class in session? Were you able to teach?
When it rains, sometimes we have some blocks that classes completely will not be in session, because you can't even hear yourself when you're teaching.
You can't hear yourself?
Yes. So I would say it has to break until the rains stop. You won't continue.
Is that one of the reasons why you left the school?
Yes, I was teaching in one of that blocks. We call it the pavilion.
Is that why you left the school?
Oh, I would say the infrastructure could be part, but I needed to leave, because when you are somewhere for a while, you also want an improvement in your life. So you like to leave to a better location.
I hear you. Well, thank you very much, sir, for talking to us. He is a former, teacher.